Owners of vehicles, lawn equipment, motorcycles, boats, and anything powered by gasoline that are planning to store their machinery need to add a stabilizing chemical to their fuel tanks to keep the gasoline fresh. STA-BIL Storage keeps gasoline, both ethanol and non-ethanol, fresh and fuel systems clean for up to 24 months. But how is STA-BIL made? First, trucks deliver raw materials which are unloaded into underground storage tanks. 1,000 gallons of the base liquid are pumped from the storage tanks into a blend tank. A compounder then carefully measures and adds other proprietary additives. Those ingredients are pumped into the blend tank. A powerful blender mixes the ingredients all the while. Later, more base material is added to the blend tank. The completed mix spends another 20 to 30 minutes in the blender. The mix then goes to the Gold Eagle Quality Lab to ensure it meets rigorous standards. It takes up to 3 hours to complete each batch of STA-BIL. Meanwhile, the instantly recognizable STA-BIL bottles are being made, right on site at Gold Eagle. First, plastic pellets go into the blender, which combines plastic materials and coloring for a variety of different colored bottles. The pellets then go into an extruder, which mixes, melts, and meters the molten plastic. Water-cooled molds close around the molten plastic. Air is blown into the mold to inflate the materials into the bottle shape. The bottles cool. Then the trimmer removes extra plastic from the molded surface, and the reamer surfaces the threaded neck of the bottle to create a smooth, sealable surface. Quality control is done every 4 hours to ensure the bottles are being created uniformly. The bottles are then packed in boxes, placed on pallets, and staged around the plant for filling. Finally, everything comes together on the production line. STA-BIL is bottled, packed, and made ready for shipping. First, an unscrambler places the bottles upright onto the conveyor. The orienter machine makes sure all the bottles are facing the same direction. Next up is the filler, which uses a carousel to fill the STA-BIL bottles. The line never stops. It's in constant motion, filling 80 bottles per minute. Each bottle has 2 caps. Different machines apply each cap to the bottle. A bottle code is sprayed on each bottle with a dot matrix printer. Then, foil, already in the caps, is heat sealed onto the top of the bottle to prevent leaks. Next, the retorquer tightens the cap snugly to further prevent leakage. An automated vision system checks to make sure caps are applied. Throughout manufacturing, quality is measured several times to ensure STA-BIL is the best it can be. Once the bottles are filled, they need to be labeled. The labeler machine applies the front label, then the back label with a puff of air. Wheels smooth out the labels to ensure quality presentation. Another automated vision system makes sure all bottles have labels on them. Now that the bottles have been filled and sealed, it's time to place them into cartons for shipping. The erector takes flattened shipping cartons and turns them into open boxes to hold product. The drop basket packer puts 4 completed 32-ounce bottles into the boxes coming in on another conveyor line. A taping machine then seals the cartons. Next, a custom coder applies a code to the side of the box, signifying the day, time, and pallet of that particular box. Boxes are weighed again to make sure the bottles were indeed filled correctly. A stacker puts the box on a pallet. The pallet is then shrink-wrapped, given a production sticker, and moved to the shipping area. Later, it's shipped to retailers around the country, ready to be put into your fuel tank. Whatever your use, STA-BIL has been relied on for over 60 years. Trust America's #1 fuel stabilizer for all your storage needs.